zooming out from that individual scenario and thinking more broadly, if fatal bus crashes, if they instead were on the railway or the tram or on an aircraft or on the sea, there will be an independent investigation from the RAIB, MAIB, and so on, and then a published public report explaining what they found, what the problems were, what recommendations they'd made. That doesn't always seem to happen. In fact, it rarely seems to happen with buses. Do you think it would be an improvement if there were, every time a fatal bus crash happened, there were such a report?
Well, as you know, I've spent 30 years in aviation, and I think it's been a very effective industry in terms of driving safety. The UK was the lead country in terms of how it investigated air accidents. The Rail Accident Investigation Board does the same for rail. There is no such body that does that for road fatalities, so it is down to the Metropolitan Police in London, who are independent. They are the ones responsible for conducting the independent investigation and determining if there are any criminal or prosecutions to be made. We also undertake our investigation. I would welcome the Department for Transport looking at how some form of independent body could undertake similar reviews in the way the RAIB and the AIB do.
But so there are investigations that happen now, but there's no published set of findings. So TfL could publish its findings routinely whenever there's a fatality. You could commit to me now, whenever TfL investigates a fatal bus accident, they would publish a report.
I'm happy to take that way and look at it. We certainly make information available to our safety panel. I'm happy to do that.
But I think in 2017 the Assembly recommended that you do that. So that was 7 years ago. And so no progress has been made in those 7 years on that kind of report.
Well, I'd have to take that away, Senator Garrett. Obviously, I wasn't here.
Well, presumably you know if TfL publishes a report when somebody dies or is killed by a bus.
Well, we publish the reports to our board safety panel, so they are aware. I will look to see what more we need to do in terms of publishing it. We always make it clear what are the actions that need to be taken following any fatal road collision. Bearing in mind, not all, or whilst our Vision Zero is across all London's roads, we are not responsible for all London's roads, but we are taking that challenge to ensure there are no fatalities and no serious injuries across the road and bus network by 2041. So I'm happy to take that away.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chair.